Good morning, everyone. It is the day after War 6 has ended against ISO8A. And, yeah, War 6. I haven't recorded all my wars because a lot of them aren't really worth the while. It's been fun so far, chilling. I've got Lumatrix today for one of my favourite fights on the map. It's just super satisfying stuff, which we'll get to. The Maker comes along for a debut. I rank 3'd for a fight. And Bastion, it's been a while since I brought him out to play as well. I have got Cocomelon on in the background. This is my only opportunity to really do this video unless we can have a super delay. And I'm on daddy-daughter duty for the morning while Mrs. Knob takes our son to school. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully that gives a wonderful background soundtrack. We're doing full path today. We're going path 1 into path 9, and then we're taking just the Onslaught mini-boss and nothing else. So, Captain Britain here is on the regen node, and she gets a power gain every time I trigger an immunity. So although the Maker, and apologies because you're going to see I really have no idea how to play him properly. This is literally the first time using him outside of a couple of duels. I know that he's good for her. I know the basics of how to use him. I should have used an invul there, but I was sort of saving it. I was aware that triggering my Neuroshock immunity would give her a power gain. So it didn't catch me by surprise. I was just trying to be sort of slow and careful and sort of manage things really, but the power gain is quite potent. So I want to get my L1 down, and I know that kind of is the basis for the fight really. And now I just need to throw a special, and of course she comes a little bit too far away from the mine, but we managed to push her over it with a heavy anyway. Just do normal Maker things, and I guess she became stun immune. Came out that early, or I took too long to charge my heavy, I think is more, because the passive wasn't on, I don't think. So that's sad. And yeah, that power gain is, we're sailing very close to the wind here. It's so far going well. My aim is obviously to get to 2 bars, throw the L2 over the mine, which did a huge bit of damage there, and we're doing well. I'm happy with how things are going. I obviously need to throw another L1 now because it looked like my mine has finished. That pushes her to 3 bars in addition with the power gain, and we're going to eat an L3, which hurts a lot. Don't panic yet, Mr. Mannering, for the older audience there. And now I'm thinking, oh, I possibly could die here. So that's good, but we hang on, we stay calm and patient and all that, and we're just going to do our thing. Oh boy, Cocomelon is very off-putting in the background. It's such a terrible program. Anyway, big L2 to push her over the mine, nearly kills her, which is sad because it doesn't kill her. But we're going to hang on, feeling pretty comfortable. And obviously I don't have the mine again, but this L1 is going to finish things off. And yeah, despite being a bit sticky and not the ideal node for that matchup, pretty happy with how it went. Lumatrix v Spot here. It's pretty simple, but it's such a satisfying fight to do. It's so smooth. I really enjoy it. And yeah, you know, as long as I don't parry. Oh dear. Little daughter's got a cough, bless her. Alright. Lumatrix doesn't place any debuffs, so we're not going to trigger Masochism as long as I don't parry, which I have no intention of doing. So when Lumatrix charges a heavy, it's supposed to make the opponent more aggressive, but because AI is broken and Kabam are a bit of a joke and don't fix anything, it doesn't work. So I always have to hold block to make them dash in, and then I convert to a heavy, and that works a lot better. So we're going to let Spot throw L2 here. I've already sort of gone above the 5 spots and the untouchable, but because we placed tracking and we're full rupture immune, completely counters everything. Anyway, we're going for a big L1 here, He's almost dead, so I don't even need to follow up with the big L2, as nice as that would be. And we finish with a full yellow. So yeah, really, really nice how that goes. And we move to path 9 here, where there's a big Yelena. It was initially suggested that I take in Werewolf, but mine's rank 3. And I just think Bastion deals with it a little bit better. It's just going to be a bit slow, that's all. We got the suicides on, though. I can't remember the last time I used Bastion for a bunch of fights with suicides on, just for his full potential. That's going to make things... It's completely safe to do so. I get poisons on me, which is going to fuel up my healing and maintain that. Yelena does have power focus 2 here. I am relatively comfortable with dexing the L2. Had to take a sneeze pause there. I am also equally good at just getting caught by the L2. So I figured I'd just slow things down. Bait L1s only. And we just deal with stuff. So we're going to get up to our infection and itsy bitsy spider. Oh boy. Fire the L2, get my furies, and then we're going to do L1s and stuff. I forgot that I've got whatever the tech mastery is called, collar tech, max collar tech on my suicide build as well. So that also helps with the power gain, power control rather. And the fight's going well. My damage obviously a little bit gimped by Yelena's kit, which is fine, but slowly but surely. Recoils don't matter to me here because I'm healing up anyway and sort of making up for it, so that's nice. I've also got a Wags on here just to extend the stuns a little bit and add me a little bit more damage, if it even counts. But yeah, now we're at the point where any specials she throws, she's going to get her reversal, so I'm not going to punish the specials anymore. I'm going to hang back, wait for the blue icon to fuck off, and then we just hit with mediums only. Nearly dead. Pretty happy with how the fight's gone. Again, just taking it slow. We are super slow on time against these guys anyway. I forget that she hits very hard through block during all of that stuff, during impact. And she's done. And she just took another half of my remaining health through block just to add insult to injury there. And we come to Weapon X here on I can't remember the node 36, which is the last of path 9. Hazard shift, one eye open, that's what I was trying to think of. And yeah, it's a relatively easy time. We're just going to parry a bunch at the start without hitting, just to build up charges. And then we do our normal thing, and no doubt get punched in the process when we try to intercept his unblockable, which is always what happens. Seemingly I didn't get enough infection on to start with, and so I've got an incinerate, but that's okay. Back to healing up again. But yeah, so far so good. I'm very distracted doing this, but can't be bothered to wait any longer. So now the usual bit. Watch me get intercepted. Oh, not yet actually. I think I normally get intercepted when I try a combo. There we go. We'll try that one instead. Again, just to make sure I use more potions for before my Onslaught fight. But yeah, that's the end of him. Very easy. Heal up a little more. And then we can move on to the next and final fight of this war. What I didn't realise for ages is that I forgot to press stop recording here. So there's me like just carrying on, moving up, and then I'm going to start to heal, and then realise, getting ahead of ourselves now, I've put spoilers in. And then I think, oh, it's still recording and nobody's going to care about this. So here we go. Anyway, cut that short. Not going to heal up quite all the way because we are lazy. But it's okay. We're in a good position. And yeah, this is Big Pimpin's Onslaught. Quite honestly, I'm disappointed. I expected a rank 5 from him because he's a big whale. Faced him a couple of times in BGs. I always get scared because his deck is massive. Anyway, For this fight to be possible, you need to be comfortable with punishing both of Onslaught's specials, as well as being able to dex his L2. If not, you're going to be in trouble, and obviously be aware of not only the crush, which catches me there, but beware of the bubble shield. I got really lucky there that he didn't just shell up and hit and hold block, and therefore my Fury's still stuck. Ideally I would have obviously thrown a heavy there to cancel into the L1. That screwed me a little bit. And then I'm watching bubble shield, I'm watching the crush timer and everything, but the bubble shield breaks my block instead, so that was fucking annoying. All in all, I'm pleased with how the war went, on a personal note, but it was really sloppy as well. But yeah, we did really well. Expected big things from ISO8, expected to get tonked, to be honest, but we got a full BG donut, which is something to be really proud of for the boys. And then as an alliance, we did really well overall as well and pulled out a win. So thank you for watching, guys. On to the next. Bye!